Right.
So go ahead.
Well, actually, we're transitioning right now.
Okay.
Because obviously I was partnered with some other gentlemen, so I'm actually taking the actual innovative concept that we came up with, and I'm going to be launching it on my own now.
Okay.
So won't have any partners. We have a launch that's due for May right now.
Okay.
It's targeted for May because we're doing a feasibility study on the product. Making sure that everything is right, because obviously without the product you don't have a foundation that's right. So once the feasibility come back, we have women all over the nation that's partaking, as well as Trinidad has taken part in this actual feasibility study. And once we get the results back to make sure everything is right with the product, then we're proceeding to move forward with the launch and ordering and getting everything going. The website's going up, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, now ladies and some men, because you know the men, you do care about your lady, or if you have female children, of course you need to hear this. So the product is a female pad, right?
Correct.
And panty liners, but it's all organic. So all of the things that they tell you about the brand products inside of Walgreens, Walmart, Always, and you know Tampax, all of those things are really not good for us. It's not healthy. It does cause cervical cancer, some of the things that they include in, and they keep you going to the store purchasing the products. So tell us a little bit about the actual product. I know we don't have that much time, but just give us a little, you know.
Well, just what you just said. Actually, when I first saw the concept, because it was the demonstration that got me.
Okay.
I first saw the product being demonstrated. I didn't see an opportunity. I saw my wife and my kids.
Yeah.
That's immediately what I saw. And I said, what type of man would I be not to at least bring this information back to them, to let them know they have a healthier choice? Because I didn't even know this exists.
Okay.
And when I went back, as I began to be an entrepreneur I am, was like, no, I want to get involved with this. Okay. And then from there, we took it to the next level. Our first 12 months of business, we did $6 million in revenue on a $5 product.
Whoa!
So that's where.
Congratulations!
Yeah, because once people saw the demonstration, it's a no-brainer. So for any female out there, when the mother sees it, a father sees it, immediately they just because it's competitively priced with everything that's on the shelf.
Exactly.
So if you have the choice to use something healthier for the same exact price or cheaper, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
And then now we've discovered with the new move that I'm making by myself that there's new technology. That's out there. So now we're going to be the first ones in the world. So it's going to be better. Product is going to be wider. We've added leak guards. There's just so much we've done to it. And so far, actually, on the way here to the interview, Chanel, I was talking to one of the young ladies that's helping me with the feasibility study. And she told me about the comments that's coming in. She was blowing my mind. She's like, Damon, slam dunk on everything that's coming in, on what they're saying, the feedback that we're getting. So we already know we got a game changer.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I know that everybody's going to be looking him up on social media now because, I mean, $6 million, and you said the first 6 months?
First 12 months.
First 12 months, first year for anybody to make, you know, that type of money. Smart businessman and smart company, but it's a great product because who wouldn't want to live a healthier lifestyle? That's mainly what this, you know, show and Chanel Laurent TV is all about, living a more balanced, healthier lifestyle. And I wouldn't want to start with anything other than something that will help myself, my family, you know, my mom. I have sisters. And of course, you know, just the audience. I would want everybody to know. So I know that you guys are transitioning, you're making it better, you know, you have leak guards and all of that. What are you guys doing to get the word out? I know you say you're doing campaigns, or you have done campaigns.
That's correct.
But you're stationed in Atlanta, but of course you travel. So tell me a little bit about the marketing campaign.
Well, actually, one of the things we're going to do, literally right now, we already have like a 20-city tour planned out. Okay. Because the people are waiting.
Yeah,
right
so you
now,
guys need to listen.
People are seriously waiting. I'm talking about Ohio, Houston, New Orleans, Atlanta, West Coast, California, New York, Delaware, Pennsylvania. They're literally waiting right now for us to come to their city. But once again, we wanted the foundation to be right. We're going to have a launch event here in Atlanta. So everything is going to start in Atlanta. Our warehouse will be here. Our corporate office is going to be here. Everything will be right here in Atlanta. But one of the things that we've been doing to get the word out is we do, I created an awareness campaign. Because one thing that we decided to do, Chanel, was people are unaware. Like women are unaware of using tampons, and the damage it's causing to their body. They're uneducated about it. And
seriously.
you know, women are suffering with TSS, toxic shock syndrome. You know, yes, all of these things. I mean, you can do your own independent research. You have a model out there. She just lost her leg. She had to get her leg amputated because of TSS. And these are the things that's happening, and that's why I'm saying women are totally uneducated, and they're using these tampons for convenience and all these different things, and they're ruining their bodies. They're literally locking the toxins up inside their system. So for those parents out there who are letting those young girls, you know, do that to themselves, it's sad to see. So what we do is we've created a campaign that educates and make you aware of the challenge that you're facing. And we do run walks for them. We did one in Atlanta. We did one in New Orleans. We did one in Orlando. So we'll be coming back. We've done galas. Yeah, we have galas where we've had women come from all over the country. Our last gala we had over 1,000 women that came out dressed beautifully, had the galas, had their gowns on, educate. In other words, what we're saying is, listen, women, we're behind you. And a lot of women are shocked that it's a man that's really pushing so heavy and so hard, because I believe every man, woman, boy, or child, you have a woman in your life that you love or you care about, and they need to know what they're possibly facing, and we want to make sure that they're aware.
And that's really great of you, and it says a lot about you for you to be the face of the company, being a man, and this is a woman's product. But you are pushing it so hard. You're very passionate about it.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I think that that passion will, you know, that will exude into everybody else, because you stand behind this product. And I had no idea, you know, as I listened to some of the videos that I have seen in the past of you guys demonstrating the product, I know that you said the TSS, but I didn't really take it that, you know, serious. I did hear, but for someone to get their leg cut off because of TSS,
a couple of teens just died. A couple of young ladies just died.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, no, they were sleeping and never woke up.
This is a serious thing, right? This is a serious thing. And honestly, you know, in the past, of course, I played sports, and I was a swimmer, so I was a lifeguard. So of course, tampons was promoted heavily because, you know, we played sports and and I was a swimmer. So I needed to get in the water. And, you know, it was my job. So it was promoted heavily in that at first I was against it because of course I was scared. But it, you know, of course, once I became, you know, accustomed to it, it was a part of convenience. And even when I didn't need it, I still used it.
Can I share something with you real quick, Chanel? And this, just, you don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I want you to think about this. When a female is having their cycle, it's a time for cleansing for their body, right? And they're supposed to get the toxins out. Your body was designed to go through a cleansing period during that time. Now I want you to hear this. I want you to think about this. Now you have all the toxins, bacteria, everything that's supposed to be coming out. When you take a tampon and you plugging it up, guess what you're doing? You're locking it back into you. So that's going into your bloodstream. It's going out into your vital organs. So you're keeping the bacteria locked into your body. So now ultimately the woman is fighting a losing battle. So many women have been suffering with issues that can be avoided, but they have no idea. It's based upon what they've been using that's been contributing to the challenge that they have, and the poor makeup of many of the sanitary napkins. Because if your audience do their own independent research on the makeup of sanitary napkins, it's going to blow your mind. Some of the things that they use old trash a lot of times. That's what it's made up, and it's bleached. It's bleached through an 8-step bleaching process. They take old newspapers. They take old trash. So you got ink, you got dye, you got chlorine, you got all of these things, aka now yeast infections. You got a lot of women suffering with yeast infection and unnecessary things. And one of the things that I love that women have been sharing with us, like you've had women who said, hey, listen, my entire life I've been having a cycle. I regularly suffer with yeast infections, and now since using your product, none, zero.
Wow.
There have been none that has been coming to me. Why? Because we don't use the chemicalization, and we don't use some of the things that they use as the absorbency system. That's really, really hurting these women.
Wow.
And I just couldn't stand for it. And I'm the type of guy, I don't like talking about things. I love bringing solutions.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
good, right? That's an entrepreneur. You find solutions to the problems. Yeah,
absolutely.
You are problem solvers, and of course, like you say, you have daughters, your wife, you know, and you care about them, and of course, your mother. You probably have sisters, and you know, things like that, and you want to find a solution to keep them here as long as you possibly
That's
could.
correct.
So I totally agree, and that just makes me, you know, and I mean, I hate to say this because I did order products, but I'm not a regular customer like I should be. But from here on out, I will be, because I didn't know the severity of it. I listened to the, you know, to the recording or the video that you did, the demonstration of the different pads. So that you should, because isn't it on YouTube?
Well, we're going to be coming out with the demonstration of the new product.
Okay.
I mean, people can see, they'll get the concept. If they just research me on YouTube, anything, they'll be able to see what we've done. But the actual new product is just going to be you think people fell in love with what they saw. Wait till what you're about to get now.
Okay, so the new product, because the old product was really designed for Asian women,
Absolutely.
right? So it was, you know, and we we have this problem with, you know, us cultural women, you know, we have this problem. Even we said this about a lot of people said on social media about Victoria's Secret. They don't have, you know, in the panties, it's not made for black women. So are more cultural women. So I do agree. So you said your wife has been working with the manufacturer on
the design.
Making it a little wider. You guys have better leak guards, longer.
Leak guards.
Okay, and then tell the people, because a lot of people, so like someone like me, and I don't mean to get really technical or a little, you know, too much or too deep, if they have some men watching, but some women bleed heavier than others.
Absolutely.
So you guys have daytime, overnight, or nighttime and overnight.
And we have panty liners.
And panty liners, because I'm one to wear panty liners.
Absolutely.
And I like daytime. When I, so your wife, who's my sister, gave me all three. And the overnight, I told her, girl, who wears this long? That's like a diaper. I could not. And she's like, I promise you, people wear them.
Yes,
they purchase them.
Yeah, absolutely. That was our top seller.
Really?
The overnight.
Oh my God. It literally goes from the front all the way to the back of your butt. I could not wear that. But I'm not one to bleed, you know, heavy like that. So I just couldn't understand how, you know, how. But some women do. They buy 2 pads. I know people that buy 2 pads, like an always pad, because they bleed that heavy.
Well, you have to realize as well, Chanel, that a lot of women are suffering with fibroids. They have a lot of issues, so they're bleeding unnecessary, and then a lot of women don't realize a lot of the fibroids was caused by them. Because of, once again, think about
the
it.
Toxins
going back,
everything.
If you go back to a tampon, it's causing the blood to back up inside you, causing little balls. You see a little tumor. See how it happens. So a lot of stuff can be avoided. So a lot of them, they have that heavy bleeding, and then with our product, when they begin to get to something that was natural, what it did was it wasn't causing what usually would happen with the other products. So it was pulling a lot out of them. So it was a lot of heavy bleeding. And then women were saying, you know what? My cycle is normal again now. After maybe 90 days of using the product, they begin to get back to a normal cycle, because really a lot of women don't even know your cycle is not supposed to be 7 days.
And that's another thing. That's what I was going to get into next. So because I did hear on one of the testimonies, one of the ladies said after using the product for a while, her cycle had shortened because of using those pads. And also she said too, it's no odor.
That's right.
It's no, like, you have an odor if you wear the normal pads that you would purchase from the store. It's no odor. And even if you wear it for a long time, because I tried that too, because I wanted to see, because of course the lady said that, but I wanted to see for myself. It's no odor. You know, even people that play sports, your daughter is a cheerleader, and she said that too. That, so it's odorless, and it prevents the odor from, you know, from the blood that's coming from the vagina. Because there shouldn't be an odor.
No smell, no anything.
Okay.
And many of these women that's their personal testimonies.
Right. That's what I say. YouTube it, guys.
See, but I want you to think about this. You know, when you say a woman shouldn't bleed that long, a lot of these companies, they want you to bleed longer.
Right.
Why?
Because you want to keep getting the product.
There you go.
Yeah.
You bleed more, you buy
Buy more, yes.
That's not our objective. We're doing it for the health.
Yes.
The money is secondary. So
Yes.
a lot of them, it's money driven. So it really doesn't care what type of damage is happening to your body.
Yeah.
We care less about that because now we just want the sale of the product and we need you buying it over and over. So we got to keep you bleeding. We don't want to prevent you from bleeding.
Of course. We don't want to help you, which is, most of the corporate systems in America. But because a lot of the things, in the food, they are having all of those toxic products that are in those pads are in the food that we eat too. So I'm all for, organic products, vegan, healthier living. Is there like a specific product that's in the pad that prevents or stops or condenses the bleeding?
Well,
is it just everything?
No, it's the new technology.
Okay.
Which I'm not at liberty to give out now,
okay.
which it will be revealed.
Okay.
Because we're having a revelation event. There will be this big event in Atlanta where we're going to unveil everything.
Okay.
Because like I said, we're going to be the first ones in the world with this new technology.
Right. Okay.
And it's being hailed as the new wonder of the medical world.
Okay.
Like there's actually, I sat down with an OBGYN who never heard of it.
Wow.
And when I shared it with him, he went to do research. He called me back. He was like, Damon, this is mind-blowing. And he had no idea this existed.
Yeah.
And it's cutting-edge innovation, and we're the first ones in the world to infuse this technology into sanitary napkins for our females globally.
Yes. Wow. So, I am really, I'm honored to sit here with you so that I can get this exclusive interview. I would hope you would give us some type of exclusive, first here, drop the name of it, of you guys, because, you're launching, it's a couple months. You can give us a little sneak peek. What it start with,
Well, we're gonna
something.
Here's what I want to say. If you're in that Atlanta area, we're going to have an unveiling event. It's going to be free. No charge. Nobody.
And you guys going to have the products and stuff.
Oh, no, we have the product. You will be able to come out. We're going to reveal the name, the technology, everything.
And do a demonstration. And
everything. You got people. The demonstration that you're going to see now is going to a different level.
Yeah.
And actually, off camera, before I leave, I'll show you two of the new things that the technology does. It's going to blow your mind.
Okay. I'm going to have to have you back.